if I want her to be in my lap, and I want that snuggle time, or on the sofa, or anything like that, I like it to be an invite only, which means you don't jump up and do it without me asking first. Now, if I want her to be in my lap, and I want that snuggle time, or on the sofa, or anything like that, I like it to be an invite only, which means you don't jump up and do it without me asking first. Okay, up. Okay, that's it. That's it. So that's a good girl. Okay, up. You ready? Good girl. So I'm going to actually go ahead and lure her up because she's a little confused, which, you know, that's part of it. Ready? So we're going to go up. Good girl. That's a good girl. And then when I have my up, I'll also have a word that means back off. So we'll have a word that means we're coming up, and then we'll have a word that means 4 on the floor. Off is 4 on the floor for us. So again, I didn't invite her here, so I won't reinforce her. Good job. Good job. Just because we did it before. Good girl. And again, I'm not yelling at her. I'm not telling her no. She just doesn't get it. Ready? Okay, up. Up. That's it. Good girl. There we go. That's it. That's it. Good girl. And this is also teaching body awareness and confidence because she's doing something that's a little unusual. Good girl. And then our word off. Good job. What a good girl. And I'll do a pause in between. Good girl. Alright, so there's the uninvite. I have food in my hand. I'm sitting on the floor. And sitting on the floor, by the way, is a visual invite to them. So we want to teach them that that's not the invite. Kids on the floor, you're sitting on the floor. So I'm waiting. Yes, good girl. For her to offer that behavior. Good girl. And again, this is our first lesson with this, and Mom hasn't done this before, right? So Mom hasn't done this, so this is very new for her. Good girl. I reinforce what I want. If I like it, it gets paid, reinforced, rewarded. If I don't like it, I ignore it if I can, something like that, or I redirect if I have to. Behaviors. Up. Good girl. That's it. Good job. And then you could just do your, this is my cuddle time. Fingers are open, because we have puppy mouthing too, right? Good job. And if I'm going to do this, this might be a time that I have something for that mouth to occupy, so it's not my hands. Good job. Yes. Good girl. Good. And the uninvite is pretty much your space. So I don't want her lunging for my face either uninvited, even if it's going in for a kiss or a puppy nibble or anything like that, because that can be scary for people, especially if you know, they're not familiar with dogs. And she can get off by herself too. So if she were to come up here without me asking for a kiss, then I would just kind of turn my head a little bit. So I didn't ask her. Good girl. Good job. Okay, up. You want to come up? Come up. She's like, no, I want more training. I don't want snuggles, I want training. Good job. It's on your nose. And her rewards is actually her food, and it's a freeze-dried food, and I'm just giving little bits of it. So anytime she's nibbling my fingers, she doesn't get the reward. So she's learning not to mug my hands. That's not how I get paid. Good girl. Ready? Okay, off. Good job. Good. Good girl. Okay, so I would start that this week, having them, if you want them in your lap, so I'm going to ignore that. So if you want them in your lap, doing an invite only. So she's chewing, and I'll just leave that alone. Good. We want to remember that dogs don't do well with gray areas, so it's not, oh, I can do it with mom, I can't do it with dad. Not that it can't be taught, but it's really challenging. So I would have them learn that we don't come in uninvited. We can invite you all day long if you want them in your lap all day long, but by an invite only. So anytime they come in without that invite, we just ignore them or ask them to go off. Good job.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to both of our YouTube channels for more free content.